this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Handoff from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Yeah, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
The give to the back. And able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grab. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Oh, what a cut! He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Marches Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. A little screen to the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Fakes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Shakes off the defender. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using the quick game. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of 49.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll take a deep shot here. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the right. Off and running. The 30. The 20. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Hey, QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. He leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running into the open space. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Richmond. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They just keep firing. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another 1st down on this drive. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Big fella moving. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
How about the day for for this young fella. 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Zips it out to his man. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Morris. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day. So been a successful day. Now 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Going for 6. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Baxter. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Moore.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richmond. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the timing just a hair off. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. The sure hands. It's Ross. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Richmond. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch, it's Richmond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll leave it with the lone back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on 1st down from the 43. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on second down. Oh, they're after him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man on the right. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Special teams heading out after the third down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the defense got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Gives it on the option. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Offense in a split backfield. Swings it out to his running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 43. Brings up second down.
On the ground, it's Morris. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Third down coming up.
They'll try to get it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Galloway. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. After the third down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Nestles it in at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Running to Green. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
It's another first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
With a red zone opportunity.
Lowers those pads. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Second and goal for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on third and goal from the 1. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. Just keep slinging it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's in for the touchdown.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
They'll line up to go for two. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. He'll start this drive going to the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play-action fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Bringing the heat. Now facing a third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Gotta make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. The gift to the tailback. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here comes the hurry up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to run it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around. And then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Looking to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Makes it past the marker. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground, finding an escape route. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Right down the middle. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the returner will be brought down. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Quick step and go. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Moore. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Here in the 4th quarter, they've just got to get into field goal range to give themselves a shot, but they're not going to get there if they can't protect the QB. They've given up back-to-back sacks.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up deciding play here. Into the end zone and caught. They have the lead with the touchdown.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Ross. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's taking the deep shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richmond. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Timeout called by the offense.
From the gun on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Gotta find a completion on this one. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.